You're a hypocrite.
The whole universe is a hypocrite, and I'm the only person not a hypocrite in the universe.
People seem to get called hypocrites all the time on Earth, and not just by people who aren't hypocrites.
Well, who am I kidding? They only ever get called a hypocrite by people who are hypocrites themselves. What they fail to understand is that the whole human race are each hypocrites.
I mean, I could call you a hypocrite right now if you're going to dislike this video, when you might go by the notion of not judging people before you know them.
And you could call me a hypocrite for disliking other people's videos when my videos aren't so good themselves.
Stupid people could be called hypocrites as well, because they might call other people stupid, but they might also think that Hippocrates was the biggest hypocrite of them all. And actually, as anybody who got an F in history knows, Hippocrates played a major part in medical advancement during somewhere around the Roman times, I believe. And he had nothing to do with this ridiculous hypocrite world championships that happen every year. In fact, some people like to take hypocriticism too far and take it into good things as well. For example, they might call you a hypocrite for liking a certain thing that you do every day. But then you could probably also call them a hypocrite because they probably do something that they called you a hypocrite for every day, or on a regular basis anyway. Some people would call other people hypocrites, the other people being people who don't like war but like war games.
Religious people, you don't get out of this either.
Because unless I'm very much mistaken and have forgotten since a few years ago, as far as I can remember, one of the commandments is love thy neighbour. Well, riddle me this, religious people. You also hate homosexuals. What if a homosexual lived next to you? That is your neighbour, is it not?
And you could also call Lucas Croyshank, or whatever he's called, for disliking high-pitched voices, despite the fact that he likes to play Fred in the Fred series. By the way, I just made that up, so don't go and use that on him, or else, I might get in trouble.
Oh, why did you say it then if you didn't want to get in trouble, Tim? You're a hypocrite. Vegetarians could also call meat lovers hypocrites for obvious reasons. Oh, you wouldn't eat your own kind, but you would eat a pig. Yeah, that's nice, yeah.
Some people probably buy things and call people hypocrites who, just waste money, but the fact is they probably buy some food themselves that they don't end up eating, and it goes off and then they end up throwing that out, which is also wasting money in a way, so thus you're a hypocrite.
And yes, anyone who is about 14. Now, I know this sounds a bit perverted so far, but hang on, this won't in a minute. When you have your first shave, actually you might have had it when you were about 13 or 12, but anyway, stick with me here. When you have your first shave, when you go into school the next day, with a cut on your face from shaving, they probably think, oh, look at him, he cuts his face shaving, haha. Well, the fact is you'll get better at shaving, and the fact is if they haven't shaved yet, then, you could call them a hypocrite for that. And as well, they probably cut their own face when they had their first shave as well, so, you don't need to feel embarrassed just because, you've cut your face during your first shave.
Well, every person who's watching this is a hypocrite for one reason or another, so until you stop being hypocrites, goodbye.
Oh, look at all your hair, Tim. You're running your hairdressers out of business.